Welcome back to the Chronically Online podcast. Today I am welcomed here by two of the loveliest people I know, Trisha Paytas, soon to be published author.
Yeah.
And Oscar Gracey, TV producer, lovely social media content creator, great friend, everything included.
Emmy Award-winning TV producer.
Wait, you had an Emmy? Gagged.
Keep it in. 3 away from an EGOT.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what
you win? The Oscar and the Tony, so we're getting close.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. You're closer than Selena Gomez.
She has an Emmy, actually.
Wait, she does?
Yeah. Was it a Waverly Place?
No, that doesn't count. That's an honorary Emmy, and it was like
it was the no. It's also I think it was data or creative arts. It's an
no,
Emmy.
it doesn't count for her because I remember I used to get in Stan Wars all the time about this because I was a huge Selena Gomez fan, and we had nothing to argue with awards wise, so we would always be like, well, she has an Emmy, and then a bunch of people were like, no, she actually doesn't have an Emmy. And the Television Academy tweeted out that she doesn't have an Emmy.
We need a fact. Who's the fact checker in this big crew?
She has no Emmy.
I think I remember a photo of her on the stage with the Wizards of Waverly Place cast accepting said Emmy.
Yeah, but I don't think it's her Emmy.
No, okay. The thing with the Emmys though, because it's also you could say the same thing about mine. They give it to kind of everyone involved in the crew with a producer title. So I have one, but it doesn't feel like it's mine per se because there's 80 people on the crew.
No, you're a part of it.
If we won an Emmy as Just Trish, that would feel a little bit better because there's only
just
3
you.
of us.
Just you
Me,
producing.
it's it's us. I guess 4 with Jimmy.
Yeah.
So that would feel more real. But ours is 100 people. 100 people in my office got an Emmy. The PA's got an Emmy. Yeah, so everyone kind of got one.
Wait, what'd you win an Emmy for?
For just being for Entertainment Tonight, best entertainment news show.
Oh, period. All right, Emmy-winning producer Oscar Gracey.
That's
Everyone.
the intro.
Oscar actually is closer than Selena. She has not won.
What?
Oscar has not won. Selena has not won.
If there's one thing I know, it's random pop star facts and news.
That ultimate stan over here.
That's why it's the Chronically Online podcast.
So it was
'cause I'm
fake.
so online.
It was an honorary Emmy.
It's it was an Emmy not for her. It was for the crew.
Oh my!
But she wasn't a part of the crew.
Wow. I'm so sorry, Selena.
Is this the Chronically Online podcast? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called Chronically Online.
Wow, what a title. I love it.
Well, it's because I'm Chronically Online.
You are.
Who's more Chronically Online, you or Oscar?
I'm going to go Oscar.
I was going to say, I think Harry.
I would have said Oscar before this, but damn, you ate.
Okay,
I always believe Oscar.
Wait. We should check each other. We should all. Do you guys all have your phones?
Yeah.
Let's
do screen time check. And then we'll settle it.
I've never done this. I don't know if I have it
You've
on.
never checked your screen time?
Let me see.
And mine doesn't really count because I leave my phone on playing something all the time.
Oh, I hate that it includes that. If you're playing music, it counts as screen time. I'm
same
oh,
with
God.
we do too. My kids. Okay, I don't even know how you check this. How do you go? I've seriously never checked it.
It's actually down. I'm down 6% from last week.
It's in your settings and then screen time.
I'm very chronically offline because I'm down 6% from last week.
Okay, so what? So what is? I'm scared. What's yours?
What's yours? You go first.
8 hours and 29 minutes, down 6% from last week.
8 hours a day?
Yeah, and 29 minutes.
Okay.
I'm so unplugged. Mine's only 6 hours and 13
Wait, how come I
minutes.
can't get mine?
Go to not now.
Yours is gonna be 2 hours.
I've never done this.
Wait, actually, I don't know.
Wait, are you on the new iOS? I refuse to update.
It's like a new phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to set it up.
Oh, you never set it up. That
You have to
sounds
set up
right.
screen time for the family devices.
Should I do it?
I guess so.
But it won't clock it if I do it now.
It might. I think we're all being tracked. Oh my God, I had an Uber driver
I'm scared.
I had an Uber driver who was on meth, and he told me he's being tracked. But I didn't realize he was on meth.
By
Wait,
who?
go to last week. What was yours?
He's not there.
Sorry,
I
let's
promise.
check.
I'm trying.
Yours, I feel like wouldn't be that high.
Yeah, yours is
I don't know. I feel like I might.
total screen time. Okay,
Okay,
last
nice,
week,
I'm
9 hours and 54 minutes.
Oh, you beat me 9 hours and 2 minutes.
In 1 week? That's it?
That was last
that's
week.
our average per day.
Per day. Oh my gosh, ma'am. I'm so sad I can't be
I think the
included
sad
in
part
this.
is I had Coachella last week too. So I was I literally wasn't on my phone.
So it's set up now or what? I set it up?
I think so.
Well, I
guess
so
we'll
going
find out
forward,
in a
you should
week.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, my whole thing now is to oh my God, wait, I literally forgot to ask my first question. All right, so I know how you guys met, but I'm do you want to tell the audience how you guys met?
Yeah. Our lore. I think the first time technically we met was Joey Graceffa's Christmas party.
That was what, 2015?
I think so.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know that. I thought you guys just met on a shoot.
we met the
No.
first time at the Christmas party, but then met again on another shoot.
Well, I was a fan of Oscar even before that because I saw you at the party and I was like, it's Oscar. Me and Shane were like so gay because we used to watch Strawberry 17 vlogs.
Yeah.
Do you know Strawberry 17?
No.
Okay.
Not
chronically online?
Well, I guess it's young.
Like, no, I'm like
You're a
literally
young
flop era.
She was an icon back in the day, and I think she's retired or something now, but she was like a vlogger who had like so many interns working for her. And this is like 13?
Yeah, like 2012, 2013.
2013. And it was like this new, obviously, like people have been around for a while, but she had like a bunch of interns, and Oscar was one of the interns. And they were all like on camera with her. And it was just so interesting to watch because there was like an influencer with like a crew working for her. And you're like, what is happening here? It was cool. And Oscar was the star of those vlogs, really. That's the one we
love to see it.
Yeah. And so I was starstruck when we saw him at Joey's party. And then, you worked for Access Hollywood and invited me on there. And I was like, well, I get to be at it. So yeah, we just.
Yeah.
I love that. Have you guys ever seen the, God, someone had put out like it was in like 2021 or something. It was like, someone in some sort of like influencer house needed an assistant and the pay was so bad, and like they're like, we need you on standby 24 hours a day, must be okay with this, have to drive all this, have to be a driver, a chef, a this, a that, and the pay was like terrible, and like they got dragged for posting it because they're like, who would do this?
How much were you paid? How much did Strawberry pay you?
When I interned, I made nothing. So I did a lot for free, but I did get to be discovered by Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson. So
we did love you from the beginning. We're like, Oscar's the star. Yeah, but it's illegal now to be an unpaid intern, right?
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, in some states, like California. Of course, it was after I finished school. They switched it. You either have to. How many labor codes are you breaking?
Damn it, I have to pay Madeline.
You have a big crew here. It's very impressive. People should know. You have like a crew of like
It's serious.
6. Is it like or 4? 4 or 5? There was someone else. 5.
Okay, well, like,
that's a big crew.
Okay, well, like basically what happened was I, in 2024, was obsessed with the Hawk Tua podcast.
Yes.
Hawk Tua, like I was literally obsessed with
We all
Hawk Tua
were.
girl. I thought she was like a genius. I thought she was very legendary. She had tabs, talent, acclaim, beauty, success. And so anyway,
Period.
every day I would post like begging to go on Talk Tua, basically.
I remember this.
I was like, please at Talk Tua Pod. And anyway, the girl running the page was this girl, Go-Go. And so anyway, I met her at like a Spotify party or something. And she's like, hey, like we see it, we appreciate it. And I was like, oh, period. And so then like we exchanged info, and then like I literally think the next day like Hawk Tua got canceled for her little crypto scam or whatever. And then like the podcast never came back, and I was pissed because I was finally about to be on the Talk Tua podcast. And so then great, I'm so pissed about it. But it led me to, because I was at a meeting one day and I was like, if I had a podcast, I would do X, Y, and Z. And Madeline was like, oh, you should have a podcast. I was like, fuck my life. And so like then I kind of was like, well, she's kind of right. No one knows anything about me anyway. So I was like they just know he sings to celebrities.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, all right. And so yeah, that's like my whole thing though. It's like, how do you guys think you got to get in touch with your audience? Like for you guys, how do you think you established that relationship?
Ooh, that is
These
such
are good
the
questions.
journalistic question.
I know, they're hard. I'm hard. Okay.
I remember when we talked about doing Just Trish, and like we had I think we had a Zoom or something.
Yes.
Yeah. And I remember telling Trisha, like, what I always enjoyed watching you do was discover information like in real time, because your reactions, like you're always bemused by things in pop culture, and you are very like unfiltered with reacting. So I wanted to kind of like be a part of that journey of like giving her the tea on crazy pop culture stories, like the debauchery that goes on in Hollywood, and like seeing the journey of her reaction as she digests each layer of the story.
I think I think that is it, because that's what people say. You guys telling you a couple weeks ago, people are like, Oscar, like the way we interact together. Cause like I've had like 12 podcasts that have flopped before Oscar. So like even a month before, there was like a flop podcast that was like literally like not the flopcast. We love the flopcast, but a flop podcast. And it like lasted 3 episodes. And then like a month later, I like asked Oscar, but I've been trying to get Oscar on every podcast I've done, and it never worked out. And maybe that's why they flopped, because I didn't have Oscar. And so this one is, it's just finding the right person. You're brave to, well, I guess you're gonna have guests, but like to do it alone. I've done solo podcasts that were so hard, but you're a good talker. You can talk to yourself, which is great.
Okay, my whole thing with like doing a solo episode is I hate asking people for things.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I would rather just like talk to myself for an hour than like have to text someone and be like, come on my podcast.
It's hard.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we struggle with that too, and it is fun. It's just finding people to want to do it, and everyone has a podcast now, so it's really like give the pod swap with. It's difficult.
Yeah.
What do you think made people? Because I remember in 2024, I'd be like, I would text like everyone I've ever met and be like, hey, you should have your client go on the Just Trish podcast. You should have like, hey, you should go on the Just Trish podcast. I literally was like, I was like, well, I love this podcast. I think everyone should come on it. She's so sweet. She's the nicest person. And she's like, it does well. Like people watch the podcast. It's not like a random flop podcast. No offense to random flop podcast. I can, speaking from experience.
You can get guests. Now that I think about it, you're right. You have connections with everyone.
Yeah, it's like people are like, if they don't have a direct benefit, people like are like the worst.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I learned. It's like so many people who like they'll ask you for something, and then when you pay it for, then you're like, okay, well, it's like I would like, can you do this for me? They're like, no.
But I feel like you're different. Aren't you friends with like Cat's Eye? Like you would have the whole Cat's Eye on here.
Zara Larson.
Yeah, those are like,
you know everybody. Emma Roberts.
Zero connection.
No, I feel like you guys
like
get
BFFs.
Okay, so what do you think is the difference between now you guys get like such sick guests? You have like Lizzo, Demi Lovato, Jordan First. I don't know if that's Jordan First came at me first. Came at me first, man.
Oh, you have beef?
Well, don't you remember? I think you guys talked about this.
Oh, I did. I forget everything.
No,
what
you're
did we
good.
say?
Jordan Firstman randomly started making TikToks about me, being like, yeah, it's like, it's so sad that when you like finally get to the point, your reward is you have an annoying twink coming at you and like singing at you or whatever. And so then I saw him and I confronted him about it.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I like love everything you're doing. I was so sad when I saw that TikTok, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my God. You and Hudson Williams.
I did Hudson Williams gag him too.
Yes. Because he came for Heated Rivalry on the same press story, came on Just Trish. Luckily, it wasn't on.
It wasn't ours. Yeah.
And like that's like good if he did, because it would get all the viewers, right? Like drama.
We don't want to mess. We never mess with the lesbians and bisexuals who love Heated Rivalry.
Yeah, we stay with them forever.
Yes,
I haven't seen it
stand
yet.
in solidarity.
It's Lesbian Week. I guess when this comes out, it's not Lesbian Week anymore. It's Lesbian Visibility Week this week.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So
See,
shout
I'm
out.
learning something.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. What do you think was the catalyst in getting all the guests?
I mean, Trisha signed with CAA, which was like,
yeah, that got us some.
Yeah.
It's still hard though. Like you said, it's like hard even if you have connections, just finding time
and scheduling and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we've gotten close a few times,
Yeah.
but then something always like kind of comes up. That's kind of our running gag is like we'll get like the soft book and it's like almost about to happen. And then
I remember when that
scheduling,
happened.
like
Yeah.
there's always a scheduling mishap. And then like the next month they become like the hottest girl of the moment. So that's happened to us a few times.
I remember that happened with Chappell.
Yeah, Chappell was
It
the
was so
first.
sad.
so close.
So close.
Yeah.
We still hold out hope. We still hold out hope.
I feel like
She'll do
that's
it.
another press tour.
Yeah,
It's very
she'll do
sweet.
it.
She
Yeah.
hasn't released like an album or anything since we were speaking to her, and that was because of you. You were the one that put
Yeah.
us in touch with her.
I don't think she likes me very much. I caught an
That's why she
unfollow.
canceled. She's like,
I caught no during the whole. This was so funny during the whole thing with like the footballer's kid or whatever. I caught the unfollow, but I didn't say anything about it. Like I just randomly got unfollowed during that. It was like, all right,
From
like,
Chappell?
yeah, but I think it was because of that thing that happened at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame where I posted this video, but I felt bad because I was like, I literally captioned, I was like, don't drag her, guys. Like, it's fine. Because she just like kept walking and everyone's
Yeah.
like, fuck her. But I was like,
God. Yeah.
But that's the thing. I was like, well, because like you can't, like, I'm not going to not do my job because my job is technically just like post everything in order to protect, like, because like I'll protect someone. But I'm like, I didn't think this was a big deal. I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
Right,
And I was
right.
like, oh, but people are so dramatic on the internet. Like, what do you guys think about that? People dealing with so much drama on the internet, like people taking things out of context. Because obviously, you've been doing this for such a long time, and you've been doing this for such a long time as well. At this point, that you've had your words taken out of context. So, what is it like for you when that happens?
I remember one time with you, I think it was the first time you were on, where like we were talking about how we love that Taylor Swift is like competitive as like a pop girl and doesn't just like not release things on a certain day. And then my own people took that like out of context and were like, it's always to annoying white gays speaking badly about Taylor. And I was like,
I thought we were praising her.
I literally was like, yeah, she should be competitive. She should, still fight for and still be hungry for the success. And you would not be here on Stan Twitter as a Swiftie if it wasn't for me and the elders who were on MySpace, and we were hyping up her blogs back in the day. Like, I did the groundwork for you Swifties. So
I always say this because I actually just got in a debate with Madeline, and we got in this very heated debate. And I think this is going to be a very heated debate throughout the course of this entire season. I said Justin Bieber didn't invent the online fan army because I just don't think he did. I was like, people had that on MySpace. What is your take on this? Do you think that Taylor Swift, because you just said you were like a Taylor Swift MySpace defender. Like, do you think it was Bieber? Do you think he invented the MySpace fan army?
Well, you were a MySpace girl.
I know, but I was never like fandom. Like, I feel like you were. Like,
you were like random film.
Yeah.
You're like very niche.
There's no Quentin Tarantino fan.
I was literally about to say, I tried watching Pulp Fiction and then I just fell asleep after 38 minutes, and I'm still sad because I have to see it. But then I saw the funniest tweet, and it's how it feels as a cinephile who's never seen Pulp Fiction. It's like me.
And you tweeted that?
No, someone else tweeted.
I saw this tweet that I tweeted.
So I saw this tweet, and I was like, whoever tweeted that, it's so based. And then I looked, and it was me.
It was at Harry Daniels.
Right.
Some of his films haven't held up, I will say that. I used to love Quentin, but then you watch some of them and now you're like, I don't know if they held up, but maybe Pulp Fiction might be one of those, yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think that it's existed before Bieber. I do. Because even well, I'm trying to think the first thing I was a full-on stan of. I remember always finding a way, finding an online community. I feel like the one I remember the most is Miley Cyrus, and that was pre-Bieber. And we were out there I had the Miley World card, and I don't think Justin Bieber debuted.
Oh, yeah. Sabrina Carpenter was on Miley World.
Yes.
I had a friend who was like, I knew this girl Sabrina from Miley World, and anyway, she was like, I'm going to LA or something. And then a year later, she was on Disney Channel or a few years later. And yeah.
Miley World was the place to be. Because
she's the original fan, maybe.
That's the one I remember the most, growing up. But there's been so many before Bieber. And everyone's still with Biebercella. Everyone was with the YouTube of it all. Everyone's he's the original YouTube artist. Girl, no. There's artists before. He wasn't the first artist on YouTube. All these other artists have also been posting things onto YouTube. Taylor Swift was posting her vlogs. She was a vlogger back in the day.
Wow.
Back in 2006 to 2008, she was vlogging.
Go off.
So she was posting, youtube.com.
I always thought of Justin too. Everyone always said, because I was to blow up, but I know she was a vlogger. Are they still on the vlogs?
I think they're still on her channel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing on the internet truly dies.
Yeah,
That's true. It's always out there.
Her first original scandal that I remember was, this was again back 2000, maybe early 2007, one of her MySpace blogs that she wrote. No, she was commenting on someone else's MySpace, and she said "fuck sewing machines," and everyone was like, "Oh my god," she said "fuck." That was her first scandal. Isn't that crazy how far we've come?
That? What's wrong with sewing machines?
She was mad at a sewing machine because I think she cut her finger on a sewing machine, so she was commenting.
Oh yeah,
and that was her first scandal. She commented "fuck sewing machines."
And they were pretty woke back then.
No,
that's kind of crazy.
I think society. And I think society has gotten increasingly more progressive in the sense of you can say fuck or whatever if you're a teen pop star. I think this all has to do with online communities. I think so many people, especially during COVID, got swept into all of these different kinds of communities, and I think it's so interesting. Did you guys fall into any rabbit holes during COVID? Not, of course, anything that was we're gonna whatever. Yeah, we're some weird fetish porn community. Nothing like that. But I mean, did you fall into any rabbit holes during COVID?
Mine was Animal Crossing, but I don't know how
that's standard.
Yeah, I feel that was every neurodivergent person. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're an Animal Crossing fan too, Harry?
I never played Animal Crossing.
Oh, why did you say it like that? That it was so normal.
Because it was.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, you've never heard of Animal Crossing?
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Which one is it?
Well, everyone was going to everyone's islands during COVID for good turnip prices.
Listen, she bought a Nintendo Switch at twice the price at $600 on Amazon.com. It was an Animal Crossing edition Switch, and she bought a copy of Animal Crossing. She plugged it in. She played it in her kitchen for about 10 minutes. She couldn't get off the dock, and then she shut it and never played that Switch again.
It's all the footage.
I have a video reacting to. I literally just use that in my my vlog thumbnail. It's you holding up the Switch. She's wearing a bikini top. She's really tan, hair bleach blonde, and she's holding the Switch. How cute.
Okay, Okay.
Yes. And then
I
you
love
put it down
it.
and never turned it on again. And all the comments
Where
were
is
like, I
it?
can't believe she paid almost $700 for a Switch and I can't get one.
It's a special edition?
Yeah, it was a special edition. I think you gave it to
your AI couldn't
Callie.
copy.
We gotta ask Callie.
Yeah, but
where
I
it's
remember
at.
it vividly.
Oh, okay. Did I play it?
You literally just plugged it in and you were kind of moving around like, how do I do this? And you said, so cute. And then you put it down and that was the end of
That
the
was
video.
my rabbit hole in 2020. I ought to had an Animal Crossing phase.
Well, because
apparently.
I remember during COVID, I used to get on Twitter and I was like, you guys know me, you know, I was like, I just love getting attention. And so like,
Yeah.
it's like, I'll never stop loving that.
In 2020?
Maybe-
You did
Of
this?
course, in 2020, of course I was engagement farming even in 2020. And so I would just go on my like little Twitter account and I would tweet, hey, I don't know exactly what the Animal Crossing economics were, but people were like, oh yeah, like if you like, I would tweet that I had like a really low turnip price. I don't even know what that
You
meant.
are sick.
Then
You're
I would just
sick.
I would just
walk
like
off.
watch the DMs flooded, and I would like
That's
giggle.
sick and twisted.
I would
does
just
that
like
mean?
watch it and giggle.
What's a turnip?
Girl, I don't know. I think it was like you had
It's
to
the
farm or
economy.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think you had to farm or something on Animal Crossing. Explain.
It's like the stock market. It's like you buy these turnips at a low price and you resell them for a higher price. So you flip them. So if you buy them at a low price and sell high, you become like really, really rich really fast. And how dare you take
Wow.
advantage of people who just really wanted to make better for themselves and their animals on their island. Like that's really sick and twisted, actually. That may be the most debaucherous thing you've ever done.
Canceled already.
Canceled.
oh
First
damn!
episode.
Canceled. I literally canceled first Gap's episode and literally canceled.
Well, how old were you in 2020? Were you a child?
16.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 16.
You get
Okay.
forgiven,
Yeah, I
juvenile.
can excuse that.
When
Yeah.
when do you think you're at the age to know better between like that was a kid and like no, they should have known better? Or is it like depends on the offense?
How old are you now?
22. I had to think about that.
Wow.
young.
Yeah.
Oh my god, COVID was 6 years ago.
Crazy.
Gag it.
Yeah.
Wow, 22. You're so young. Congrats on everything.
I
Damn.
know.
you.
I
Just
forgot
doing
you were
all-
a baby. When you
Yeah.
said
I
you were
haven't done
16 back then, I was like,
anything.
oh.
Yeah,
cracked.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still have a couple of years left to do debaucherous things. I think. I think you. What do we always say till 25?
I think like around 25. Yeah.
Then you start knowing better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just case by case, though, depending on offense. It depends how bad the crime was. For Animal Crossing, yeah, I can excuse that. You were 16.
Right.
but
Right.
Yeah.
If I did it now, would it be canceled?
I would have a harder time because I know you better now and I know that you know that that's wrong.
You're doing it to be mischievous.
Is it evil? Yeah. I know you're just trying to like rouse some people up. So I'd be like, oh no. Emma Roberts would be disappointed in you. Now that I know Emma Roberts loves you, I'm like,
Does Emma
Oh, she
Rob-
loves you?
Okay, well, this is the funniest story. So I met Emma Roberts at the Coachella artist like pickup thing in 2024, and at this point, I was like, I would say at this point I'm not like I'm a veteran, I'm established. No, but like I mean like I'm not new and shiny anymore, and that's completely fine. But at this point, I'm still like kind of new and shiny, right? To like the industry, I'm very green to things, and so I see Emma Roberts at artist pickup, and I'm like, Emma, can I sing for you? And she's like, Coachella, and walks away, and I was like, all right. And then her sister explained to her like who I am and what I do or whatever, and then the next day someone taps me on the shoulder, and it's Emma Roberts, and she's like, sorry, can you sing for me? I didn't know. I was like, aw. And so then from there, I just kept running into Emma Roberts. And so I've run into her like 10 times now.
love
And
that.
so like now every time I see her, I'm like, hey, girl.
Does she love you now?
Yes, I love Emma Roberts.
Did you sing to her at Coachella this year?
Yeah, this is the third. I sing to her every Coachella now.
What'd you sing
it's
this
not
year?
Coachella. If you're not singing
Oh, I sing
to
to her
Emma
Revolve
Roberts.
Fest. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You're at Revolve
Legal.
Fest.
Yeah, I
Wait.
yeah, Revolve and Coachella are two different legal entities.
Oh, word.
So it's like when I post to Revolve Fest, I can't do hashtag Coachella.
Oh, tea.
Yeah.
So
get-
when you see like on the red carpet, I saw you at the Elvis premiere, and you were like the only person to talk to Austin Butler. How did you do that, or did you just like spring it on him, or did you know ahead of time you were going to sing to him?
So I had a theory Austin Butler was coming to the Elvis thing. I was like, oh, if there's one thing Austin Butler's going to do, it's go to an Elvis official event. So I
That's
just
accurate.
went to that. And so then like I was like chilling in like the lobby, and then Austin Butler walked in. I was like, bitch, it's time. I mean, like when you were at that event, like did you know who was going? Did they tell you in advance?
No, but I thought maybe you knew because no one else got to talk to him except for you. So I was like, well, maybe you had that connection because like no one else got an interview with him or anything.
Oh, that's so interesting. No,
Yeah.
sometimes I just like I'm like, no, I do what I want.
Because he was a surprise. He wasn't on the list, you know, of like
He
interviews.
wasn't?
No, I think Right? I mean, maybe you know. I didn't
think
see
he
him.
was
Yeah,
either.
because I know someone who was like behind the scenes doing it. They always give you like a list of people, and he wasn't on the list. That's because I thought, oh well, we'll like go. Maybe we'll toss about. They're like, no, he's not here tonight. And then when he came, I was like, oh, gag. And then I saw you sing to him, and I was like, that's even more gaggy. Wow. So you just bring it on, and are they always cool, or was he like, what the hell's going on?
No, he was like cool about it. I think a lot of people, and I've always said this in the beginning, everyone who doesn't know my bit thinks there's like I'm not all there.
Yeah,
And so
I
I
did
think
think
they're
that
like-
at first. When you DM me the first time, you sent a few by the time I saw him.
I really wanted
and
to
I
go
was
on the
like,
Just Trish podcast.
I was
We-
scared. I was like, he seems like a little unwell. And then
I am.
But then meeting you, I was like, oh, he's like
So smart.
Yeah, and like a key.
Do you think that having an online sort of footprint, I guess like you and all of us here, we don't have footprints, we have craters.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I'm keeping it
Oscar's
clean
pretty
over
clean,
here.
Yeah.
Do you think it affects your day-to-day life and your interactions?
I don't interact with people, so no. but I assume someone like you. That's why I was curious too, is because you're friends with like mainstream pop girlies. Are they ever like, oh, are you like? I don't know how it works. Are you ever like, oh, do they think I'm just here for like the clout of it, or is it like a real friendship?
Well, I think it kind of varies. I will say all showbiz friendships for the most part are like very like I'm like most of those people who are like my friends. You soon learn they are not your friends.
Yeah.
And that you know this T. I've gotten to Oscar with it.
You know, okay.
This is off camera T,
Okay.
but I'm like I promise you'll be gagging.
I kind of get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so it's like a lot of the time you'll be friends with someone and like some of those friendships they did prove to be real friendships, but then other friendships it's like no, we're friends, but if I ask you to hang out outside of work, I will never see you.
I think it's an LA thing because I'm
Yeah.
kind of like that too. In the sense, I've always been like that even before kids and stuff. I think it's like people are just busy, so that's why I've never really put a lot into friendships either. Because either they're fake or they're busy, you know, or it could be a combination of both. And I
Right.
think it's just like if you're friends with Chappell Roan, obviously she can't like just come. Maybe she can, but like she's just busy. You know, I would assume I'm not friends with her, but I would assume that's the.
The truest thing I've
vibe.
ever heard someone say when I went to Charlie Puth's house, because that was the weirdest thing. I mean, like, and I love Charlie Puth. I've never had someone do this before. I was like, he followed me and I was like, oh, I'd like love to do something, whatever. And he's like, great. Are you in LA? I was like, no, but I land on this day. He's like, can you come? Like, I couldn't. He was like, I'm going to this rehearsal studio in Burbank. Can you make it? I was like, no. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, come to my house if you don't mind the drive. It's 2 hours outside LA.
Oh.
Is he by me? No.
He's
I
like,
adopt
he's
him, but
far.
okay. Oh, further than me because I feel like I'm far out of LA.
He's far.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
But I went to his house and like anyway I was talking to him and like so obviously I'm at his house and I'm just gonna be like all right let's do a TikTok bye, so I'm talking to him for a little bit and anyway he said to me he's like anyone who wants to make time for you will make time for you, and I thought it was like kind of true. Like everyone who magically didn't have time for me had time for Kai Cenat, and like obviously it's like bigger fish, a bigger
I see.
pond.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm like
Yeah.
oh like everyone on a press run who doesn't have time to do this or that magically has time for this or that, and it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to prioritize.
right.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, if people like wanted to see you, they would. It's kind of my new thing. But also I'm like, maybe I'm being too harsh.
No, I think, yeah, like what you said, like people definitely prioritize too, and it can be very humbling.
Yeah.
To say
Well,
the
us
least.
too. We get canceled
Yes.
on all the time.
And then suddenly they're
Yeah.
on somewhere else, another female friendly podcast, and you're like, clocked, I see, yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. It totally makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh,
Yeah, we are always at the bottom.
Yes.
So it's fine. But like once you like realize that, it is actually okay. And I feel like you'll probably realize that too. Like you're just so busy. There's probably people that want you to sing to like Z-list celebrities. Like I can't have to go sing to like Austin Butler or whatever. So I think, or Jacob Elordi or whatever, you know. I was it the Jacob Elordi one that you tagged me on or something? It was so random.
I tagged you. I might have been,
I
yes.
feel like really early on you sang to Jacob Elordi in a
I
restaurant.
was begging
Oh,
to go
I
on the
remember
Just Trish
this.
Yeah,
podcast.
and it was like
I-
at Trisha Paytas. I was like, what? I don't
I was
understand.
begging to go on the Just Trish podcast, and so any chance I would have to like bring you
I
into
remember
something, I would
that.
always. I still do this. I always bring you into everything,
Thank
but
you.
I really
Well,
want to go on this podcast.
People will be begging to come on this podcast. Like you'll have that too, which is cool. Like that's why we value you and had you on a couple times because it's like if someone wants to come on, then you just like value them so much more. And that's why obviously we made time for this and stuff because it's like, oh, you wanted to, you always like go to bat for us, and that means like a lot, you know, because you are such like the it boy, right? Like you are just so, and you always have been, and you've maintained it. I think a lot of people had thought like your thing was just like a gimmick, but then it's like you maintain this and people like love you for you. Obviously, it was a Bo and Yang that SNL you were brought up like the week before
forgot
I
about
won.
that.
Yeah,
Wait, yeah,
that was crazy.
With that was so
insane.
insane. I mean, what did you think? It's like because I remember for like we had a conversation about, I was like, because now you're in your like brand safe era. I mean, like, you're about to be a published author. Hello.
Yeah.
You're like you're an accomplished actress. Every weekend I watch Euphoria and I wait to see you.
Thanks.
But what do you think it was like being told that like you guys, the podcast, it wasn't brand safe or whatever, just to like end up now being in like Euphoria? I don't know if this was public now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, we can bleep it. We can bleep it. Like Euphoria, having the SNL feature, Broadway play, all of this stuff. Like, what do you think was kind of like really the catalyst in that? Or like, what do you think exactly, like, why now?
I think me as an observer, I suppose, I think that like it's definitely consistency on your part, because I think at first people are very hesitant to fully believe like, oh, she's changed, she's a different person or whatever. But like, I think everyone has kind of seen consistently you've displayed the same like ethic and the same morals over the past like few years, especially, I mean, the big shift is obviously like post Malibu.
Yeah.
Like you've been very consistent in your beliefs, and people are used to you like flip-flopping, you hating someone one day, loving them the next day, or like believing something one day, one religion this day, one religion the next.
Yeah.
But you've been like so consistent in your morals over the past few years, literally since Malibu, and even like in times where you have been on the peripheral of drama or whatever, I think people saw the way that you like processed it first instead of going straight up to the camera, pressing record, sitting down, fuck you, fuck everybody, I hate you, you little bitch. And then now it's like you sit, you reflect, you process, you meditate.
Yeah.
Usually you sleep on it now too. And then the next day is like when you would like, will speak on something. So I think it's just, this like the pattern of behavior I think people have really seen. And then I don't think it's an accident that after all that happened, after you like reflected, you became a mom, you really worked on yourself, got the care that you needed, that all these opportunities unlock. Because I think everyone who's like watched you growing up, like we all knew you were a star, but you just needed like all the other elements and stars to align before you could get like the opportunities you're getting now.
Thank you. Getting help. I think getting help is a big, and I think that's why when we talk about drama or people, like especially people that are like a little unwell or that maybe need help, it's like once you like get the help, I feel like life changes so completely. And I think that's it was honestly, that's the only thing that's changed is that part, because everything else is like I've been trying so hard to like be an actress and do all this stuff, and it's like I don't know, universally aligned, I suppose. I guess once the universe knows you can handle something, then you're able to get it. I think if I would have had like brand deals or TV shows, I've had TV shows I was supposed to be on like 2.5 Men, and I just like didn't show up, because I was so like mentally unwell. So I think it's like the universe is like, okay, you're ready for these things, especially like Broadway or something where you go like 8 shows a week. It's like I would never be able to do it if I was like still a little unhinged, which I can still be unhinged, but it's like, just recognizing triggers, because whenever there's like a hot topic that just breaks, I think you weren't there, but my sister was there for one, and I remember there was like a hot topic that broke about me, and it was just so hard to process. So I was like, I have to, so I had to like take a minute, and it was just it's a lot. You just gotta like work on it every day. But you're brand safe. Are you doing brand deals now with your singing?
Yeah, I do brand deals. Now. Like that's how the bills get paid, honey.
Okay, is that your biggest income?
Yeah, it's like because I actually opt to not monetize on the videos for the most part. Like on TikTok, no, I'm not making my video a minute long, having no one watch it versus like having people watch it and then having brands like care.
You also look really good, I should say. You look very like buff or something.
You look
so different.
Gym.
Are you going to the gym now?
I started going to the gym because I have music to roll out, which is actually really to my next question.
Okay.
How do you think motherhood has affected your artistic process, not only just with creative content on YouTube and the cosplays and the podcast, but actually the music? Because obviously, I mean, there's
I guess
Sad
it influenced
Boy.
me. Yeah, it influences me a lot. I have like a K-pop song coming out because they love obviously Huntrix and like K-pop Demon Hunters. So I remember like going to my producer. I was like, do you know anyone in the K-pop world? So like I wanted to do like a cute song, and they like love it. It's like all in Korean, and they like sing the chorus. Like they know it all and they sing it all because it's just that same kind of poppy feel. So they definitely influence my music, and obviously my Christmas music and stuff. Just it feels a little more wholesome than like a freaky or Christmas
Girl
sucks.
Christmas.
Yeah, I remember that. It's not Hot Girl Christmas anymore. It's what we have Pink Christmas, whatever they're into. And yeah.
Well, I think Freaky was like the original Diet Pepsi.
Wow.
Like, I literally think, okay, like I think Freaky could have put on like Glory by Britney or
really
like Britney Jean or something.
Yeah, that was the hit. Yeah, that was my Diet Pepsi, but it just never blew up that same way. But
I think if TikTok was around,
I agree.
Maybe. I don't know. I think I was just so mentally disturbed back then. People only knew me as like crazy, so they probably didn't know the bops that you guys appreciate.
I actually remember, and it was like 2016, right? Wow. I'm not getting my dates mixed up, right? There was like, I used to always look for new artists, and I would always just like, there was like underrated pop music blog, and like anyway, on Twitter, and they would just like tweet music videos all day, and like they literally tweeted Freaky.
Oh.
I love that.
They're like Trisha Paytas Freaky. And I was like, wait, this is amazing.
That was like, and you were 12?
I was literally 12. I was like, wait, this is like amazing.
Oh, you could taste back then. I love that.
You get it.
Gosh, that's crazy. It's crazy you were online at 12. Like that's what's so wild.
I was online at 2. When did you guys get online for the first time?
How did you go on 2? My daughter's 3 and can't get on.
Because I had 2 older sisters, and then they were playing Webkin. So I was like, I want to play.
At 2?
Yeah.
Oh my
That's when my brain's all like mush.
No, you're
so
smart.
funny.
You're advanced. I mean, I didn't get on until I was like 18. I think that's when MySpace started for me.
Oh, really? I remember going on kind of young. I forget how old I was. Maybe like 6 or 7, because I was collecting Beanie Babies, and my aunt was like, oh, well, some Beanie Babies you can only get on eBay. And so eBay was like the first website I went on. But then it was tricky because you had to do a money order to pay for it.
Yes. Or cashier's check, Western Union.
And I had no idea at 7 what that was. So it was a whole debacle to like have my parents take me and then get a check or whatever, and then mail it, and then they mailed the item to you. It was a whole thing.
I did eBay, I guess, when I was like 12 or something. I guess like
the
social
first
media.
website.
Yeah, I did do eBay. Mm-hmm.
Social media, maybe I was on Neopets, like on the blogs. I guess that counts, but
yeah, I guess that does count, right? Honestly, yeah. I mean, because you're interacting with people, and it's social, and it's like online. How do you think social media like impacted the way you view the world?
I think the good thing about growing up with it versus people who got on like later is that like you, at least the good side of it is you can be like more empathetic because you learn about like so many different things that like the mainstream media would never like expose you to. Like growing up, like everything was very like white and very like heteronormative. So then once you don't really see like shows diversifying until social media came around, because there was more of a demand to like learn about different cultures and different religions and everything like that, or just like representing different body types. Like that all is kind of new, and I feel like people kind of forget about that whenever people look back at like the early 2000s or even 2010s and are, you know, like the America's Next Top Model of it all, when there was such like an outcry, like how did they let this go on back in the day? And it's because there was no social media. We thought that this was the norm because this is all we saw in mainstream media our whole lives.
Oh, yeah, I was like 3 watching America's Next Top Model.
3?
It is pretty gaggy.
My
Where
brain.
were your parents?
watching it with me.
Oh, they're like,
I used to watch it with my mom and Madeline, and we would sit and we would watch America's Next Top Model.
Wow.
Yeah, before bedtime.
Okay, I guess like back then, yeah, I guess I wouldn't think.
I would watch like Total Drama Island.
Yeah.
What about you? How do you think social media has affected your worldview?
I think it just expands and educates so much more. I think I've gotten like better as a better person for social media because they like call you out for things, and yeah, you just like learn things that you don't learn growing up. Like they, you know, I always say like Gen Z. I feel like they're so smart. Like, you know, you just like learn and you're like, oh, okay. Like you look at things such a different perspective. You know, I grew up with like boomer parents, so that's like the way you think. And then, you know, millennials come along, you kind of all think one way, but then you see like Gen Z and you're like, oh, okay, everyone seems like nicer. I don't know. People don't seem much as like bullies online. Everyone's like, be nice to each other and stand up for people if they're getting bullied. And I'm like, love that. Like, wish that was like around when I was a kid. So I think it's like, yeah, I think it's a good thing. I think it's like education. And then you also see like the clowns on there and you know, like, okay, that's like bad behavior. So you see like a Jake Paul and you're like, okay, they're a clown or whatever. So you kind of see like the good and the bad. I don't know. I love it. I live on it and I love it. I could never be off of it.
I want to unplug so badly, but then like I can't unplug till at least the first season of this is done. Because it's the Chronically Online podcast.
Yeah.
I can never imagine you. Sometimes you'd be like on your close friend story, Harry Daniels, me exposing him to camera. We'll be like, okay, I'm taking a break. And then the next day, I'm back, everybody. And I'm like, okay.
I'm literally the Demi
That's
Lovato
so
tweet.
funny.
It's
You
like,
literally
I'm
are.
back, bitches. And I'm better than ever.
Or very Selena Marie. You're very Selena Marie coded when she's like, I'm taking a break from social media. 2 days later, the new Rare Beauty bronzers in stock. That's Harry Daniels down.
Yeah.
Okay, because like I used to have for like 2 months, I had an hour screen time limit every day.
That's crazy.
I was really good at it because I got in a huge fallout with all my friends, and then I was like, Oscar knows all about this.
Oh, that's
How
funny.
do you guys know so much? You guys talk in the DMs? There's so many inside things.
You and Manal can talk about it another
I love
day.
her. I saw her at Coachella.
This weekend?
Yeah. Last weekend.
Oh.
I love her. She's like the sweetest
Did you talk to
person.
her?
Yeah, she's really sweet.
How's she doing? Amazing.
She's doing good.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, she was sad that she couldn't perform with the girls, which is like understandable.
Could not or did not want to?
Did not or could not. I don't really know. I never asked that many questions.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed by watching this podcast, I'm really bad at asking a follow-up question.
You're actually very good at questions.
No,
I
you
give yourself
are.
more credit. Like you have them ready to go, which is like a talent into itself.
Well, I don't want to be like call her daddy, where you know, like you like drop a bombshell and then you're like, and so that's how I found out my mom died. So you had it then.
Yeah.
Totally that.
It's hard. It's kind of hard. In all fairness to her, like I've done interviews too where you're like, you just think of the next question and you're like, I didn't even listen to what that person just said. It's hard.
That's why I don't have cue cards, but I feel like that's kind of a bad thing. Like I should have cue cards, but I like, don't
good
want
and
them.
bad, yeah.
Like I don't want them. I don't know. I'm like obsessed with people who are bad interviewers. I'm really obsessed with them. Like that's my favorite thing right now.
Same.
Well, have you ever seen the clip of Kesha on the Jennifer Hudson show? And she like dropped, she's like, I was in Dreamgirls. And like Jennifer Hudson's like, instead of asking, oh my God, like what scene? She's like, oh, for real? That's crazy.
Spirit Tunnel.
It's like, oh,
me.
next
Yeah,
question. That's
I
what
get
it
it,
is.
though.
Like, it, like, so she starts like interviewing herself. And I'm like, that's literally what I feel like it is coming on this show.
It's hard. It's hard to interview. Yeah, people are not good at it. And I'm not either. It's very difficult.
I reached out to Swiftologist to have him on because I feel like he's like a good interviewer, but I'm scared he's gonna end up like interviewing me. I don't know.
I
You
don't
have
know.
no
This is
idea.
Oscar
You have no
question.
idea.
Yeah, I love Somber so much.
You love him too?
Oh, I just love Somber because he's like really nice. So I love
He
anyone
seems
who's really
nice.
nice. So it's like that's the thing. So many times you'll meet someone and you hate their music, and then no, I don't hate Somber's music. I actually like Somber's music.
But what do you think about him coming after his fan or his 25-year-old fan?
Oh, sometimes it's like it's one of those things where it's like when you get that famous that fast, then people are like you don't know how to handle it.
Yeah,
and so like
see.
I think it was just like one of those things where he needed some sort of semblance of control in his life, and so this was his way of getting it. But it was very ill worded, and it could have just been like ignored. And like the thing I learned from Ice Spice is like never acknowledge anything. And like that's the thing. I think more people need to be like Ice Spice and just like not acknowledge anything.
Although McDonald's and Wendy's, that
Yes,
whole
but
thing.
then she turned it into a brand deal.
Yes.
She had a brand deal?
Yeah, because she's a Wendy's partner.
Yeah, she
so
said
Ice
this would've
Spice
happened
like
at Wendy's.
tweeted her new. So it's like she acknowledged it by tweeting a new snippet over the video, and then being like, "This wouldn't happen at a Wendy's." So like she got a bag and she got to promote the new music.
Yep.
It's
I
like
saw
that's how you handle shit.
Paige from Flopcast said they should come out with the ice spicy chicken sandwich. I was
Ooh,
like, oh,
I
that's a good
love
one.
that.
Yeah.
I met Ice Spice at Coachella, and like we love Ice Spice. I've talked about this many times over the years. I think she's so amazing. Like I think she's the most like talented, one of the most talented artists we have.
I think you pitched her. I think that was the first guest we almost got for Just Trish.
Oh, yeah,
was that you that
see.
pitched?
No, that was not.
That was
me.
after your cosplay. She commented on it. And
Yeah,
then you
yeah,
told her-
she
We
DM'd
were like
you.
in touch. Who was in touch?
Yeah, that
Were you in touch?
was
I in touch?
you because you were DMing her. You were like, "Come on my podcast," and she said, "I would love to. Here's my manager."
Yeah, we were close. We were close
Yeah.
to getting her.
I like love her. I saw her at Coachella and I was like, but every time I see her, it's like I think that she doesn't like realize that like I really love Ice Spice to like the point where it's like I can't be normal about it. So every time I see her, it's like she's like being normal and like having a conversation. And I'm like, girl, you got to control it. To myself, I'm like, control
It's
it.
hard. Who's your number one like fan right now that you're the fan of?
Like Ice Spice is like number 2 at this point.
Who's
like,
number 1?
Like Dua Lipa.
Oh,
But like I controlled it with Dua. I like controlled it with Dua Lipa. I was like, oh, but then I got really drunk at a party and I saw her and I was like, oh my god! And she was like really nice about it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I bought your last album 7 times, and she was like, oh, period. I'm gonna buy
Love
crying on the
that.
kitchen floor like 17.
okay. I'll flip it back to you, Mr. Daniels. When you came on Just Trish, you didn't know who was on the actual not the Disney, not the pop girly Mount Rushmore, but the historical Mount Rushmore. Do you guys since know who is on it?
No, but I'm gonna guess. Okay, but I'm gonna give my guess and you give your guess.
Go. You go first.
Okay, George Washington,
Ooh.
Abraham Lincoln.
You're taking all the good ones.
Well, you can use
Now I
them
don't
too.
know.
You can use them too.
Okay.
Thomas Jefferson.
Wow.
And then I feel like there was like a Kia president who was on there. Like there was like randomly a Kia president. Like
Who's in the Kia asylum?
Well, like JFK is not a Kia president, but he's a Kia president in terms of being on Mount Rushmore. But I feel like it wasn't JFK. Who was the one who came before JFK? Or did no one come before JFK?
Well, someone had to.
Well, I mean, like, was there another Kennedy? Or no, I think John F. Kennedy was the first Kennedy. Okay, I'm going to go with like, no, Teddy Roosevelt's my queen, so I'm going to go with Teddy Roosevelt.
Your queen. Wait, why do you love Teddy Roosevelt?
Because I read a book about Eleanor Roosevelt when I was like in 3rd grade. And I was like, wait, this bitch is mama.
Okay.
But I like literally don't know if she's like problematic or not. I just read this book about her in 3rd grade that was obviously sanitized to hell because a 3rd grader's reading it. And I was like, wait, she's like
Eleanor
mama.
married to Franklin Roosevelt? Or no? Am I
Wait,
wrong?
gag order.
Maybe
You're
not.
right.
I just remember in Annie there was like Franklin D. Roosevelt was the president.
Wait, you're right. Maybe Franklin Roosevelt's the one on the Mount Rushmore.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, that's who I'm going with. Your guess.
I'll go with you on that. I'll go on Roosevelt. You took all the good ones. So like Washington, Lincoln. You said Jefferson?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Something?
We're
Yeah.
close.
You guys got it exactly.
Gag. I literally knew it. I knew there was a
Period.
Kia president.
A Kia president's crazy. Which one was married to Eleanor?
Theodore. It was Theodore Roosevelt. And the reason I know this is because Theodore Roosevelt, like the reason the teddy bear is called the teddy bear is because he had this bear he was obsessed with. And so everyone called it the teddy bear because like Theodore Roosevelt's nickname was Teddy.
That's cute.
Oh, wow.
So like now like teddy
Good
bear is
insight.
like,
It was FDR, Eleanor.
Oh, Eleanor.
Wow. Oh.
I knew this random trivia.
We all clocked each other once in this episode.
Right. I'm like, well, I need your guys' review. I'm doing this with everyone. So part of the reason I'm even starting the podcast is because I'm like, I have music coming out, but I'm like, girl, I don't know what to do with it. So I'm like, I'm going to play you 2 snippets and you tell me which one you think is better.
Yeah.
I love this. Yeah.
It's Trisha with Katy Perry.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I literally did. Wait.
Oh, the beat drop.
Actually, I have 2 questions then, technically. One, was that like a genuine reaction? Was that real?
Living in. Oh my God, you are so lucky to be living in a woman's world. That was real. And I'm just bad at reacting. I'm just a really bad reactor. I'm so bad at reacting. So even now, I'm just bad at reacting.
It's okay. Even if it's like,
Okay.
even if it's another like, okay.
It's
that's
gonna
all.
be that. 'Cause
I couldn't ask for
I give
anything
nothing.
more.
I did like
Music.
the song. I was one of the few that liked Women's World. But
I actually liked it too. I thought it was
cute.
cute. It was
yeah,
cute.
people hated it.
I think people were just looking to hate her. I have this
Yeah.
thing where it's like a friend had said to me, pop music fans will embrace or deny an era off the bat, the way like an animal mother will like embrace or deny
That's
its
so real.
child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like if an era flops, it's because we rejected the presentation of the era versus the actual material being
So
presented.
true.
So it's like, I don't know, people didn't like Taylor Swift's the way she presented like the Tortured Poets department. So like when it came out, everyone's like, this fucking sucks. And now a year later, it's like a fan favorite. 2 years
Yeah.
later, it's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
But it's like
That makes sense.
pop bands will just like reject or deny an era. Which one should I play? Oh, let me play the first 2 single options. I feel like James Charles.
What?
Have you not seen James Charles like literally like being like, which one should I make the single? And he's like, right for doing it.
Okay, I love that.
I'm like, I feel like James Charles.
Okay.
Let's open the Untitled app.
We blocked
honey.
James Charles.
yeah,
we
I
never
don't see
know.
anything he's doing.
Is he really blocked? Oh, I forgot he's not a friend
We
of the
blocked
podcast.
him, but
I forgot he's not a friend of the Just Trish
I think he's
podcast.
number one enemy. Was he the number one on our list?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's my number one enemy?
I don't know. You'd be friends with everybody. Clavicular, Vicky, James Charles, anyone.
Oh, we didn't get to the clavicular.
I know. I had a
Oh
million
my
questions.
God.
Do you have his number? Like, do you text Clavicular?
So I don't text Clavicular. Whoa, Vicky texts Clavicular.
Okay.
I love Whoa, Vicky.
Still?
I mean, that's her man.
Is she homophobic
what?
or no? We can always go back.
So
Yeah.
Vicky's okay. I'll settle the score once and for all on Whoa, Vicky being homophobic or not homophobic. Then I'll play the single because I'm like, we could do this.
Yeah.
Literally,
we can
as
gab
somebody-
all day. I'm due for a Just Trish appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Come
you've lived a
on.
lot of life.
You live here
So my thing with Vicky is this. I think the Bible says that like a man cannot lie with another man or whatever. And so Vicky is like a very staunch Christian. So
now. But Jesus didn't write that.
I don't know. I'm Jewish.
Oh, period.
Yeah. So I didn't really
Mazel
I
tov.
didn't read that book. Thank
I didn't
you.
know. Okay, love.
And so anyway, I think because of that, basically like she's conflicted a little bit because like a lot of her friends are gay or like homosexual or whatever, but that's not what Jesus wants. So I think she likes them as people, but like she looks the other way because like I think she thinks they're going to hell.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
But you know,
That's crazy. Let's listen to your song.
yeah, I was like, you know, we'll cross that road, we'll cross that bridge when we get
I love that
there.
you're still like there with her though. You're like,
Okay.
I'm still here.
Okay, Victoria Rose.
I'm just like, okay, I still love her, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right.
Wild.
Which one should I play? Oh, Nightmare Fuel. This is
Okay.
my favorite.
Oh.
Yes, Teddy.
I don't want to hear it.
What?
All the worst people I've met together somehow still surreal. Drinking to get drunk so that I'll talk and I can get it.
This is kind of gaggy.
Even like anyone in this room, but I need to
Oh, Troye Sivan, don't make that face.
This is the video footage of it.
Oh, the beat drop.
Some nights I go to bed angry and you're the one to blame. I wanna be somebody new to show you that I was.
It's good.
It's giving Justin Bieber a little bit. I like it.
It's really giving like Troye Sivan is a little scared and shaken because
Giving Troye Sivan, yeah.
Yes, it is
know I'm
giving
red.
like
I feel
Bloom
like I'm
era
like
Troye
red as
Sivan.
I feel like I'm red as a tomato right now.
No, it's good.
It's good.
I wasn't expecting that from you.
Me
I feel like it
either.
doesn't sound
That's
like
kind
you.
of the thing. I feel like no one's expecting, not to be like, no one's expecting this from me. It's gonna like shake the table, but I'm just like, oh, I feel like I'm like, because I feel like everyone's expecting me to make like meme music, which like I don't want to do.
Like you
because,
zucchini teas.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, ugh, like I could never.
You need to put this out because I talked to you 2 years ago when you were trying to
I
put
know.
music out.
I've been talking
and
about
I was
this
like,
forever.
where's the
Well, because I
music?
scrapped everything 3 times and remade
Let's
it.
not do that.
This one's doing like, I have a date for it. I had it as like, but I might push it back like a week just because I'm like, let me get my ducks in a row so I
Okay,
don't like
work.
fuck this up. And then should I play the other option?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if there's one thing I've learned from my fave Lana Del Rey, it's like you can announce a date, but that doesn't mean anything.
That's real. It's good. It is good. I promise you it's good.
That one was good. Okay, let me play this. This is the intro.
I like it. Oh my God.
I'm alone in my room and I'm thinking about you. I'm on mind all the time, I should probably call you. Oh no, I don't pick up the phone. I'd be lying if I said I didn't care what you thought. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't there for a lot. Oh no.
She's never been perceived today in her life. She would never.
You don't know what I go through. All my friends know you're the one I keep talking about. Every moment you're around, my heart starts beating so loud. You're the only one who can set me free. So why don't you just pull up on me?
Wow.
I like that.
Why don't you just pull up on LA?
That's good.
I like that one too. Why don't you just pull up on me? I like that.
It's very
Which one do you
surprising.
think is better? One or two?
I like the first one more.
Yeah, it's catchier.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is good, but maybe not as the first.
As a
single.
lead.
I
yeah.
agree because I'm like, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. I'm like, it's like a weird lead single choice. There was like a ballad. I'm like, I should kind of make that the lead because it's like really, it's like that's the worst.
No,
lead.
don't do a ballad as
Well,
a
I
lead.
kind of think it's like the worst lead single choice, which is exactly why
You
it
wanna
should be
do?
the
Okay.
single.
Well, in that case, go for that.
Have you ever seen the thing that's like Beyonce purposely chooses the worst singles? Her fans are like, she always sabotages herself. I'm like,
I
me.
love that. That's kind of everything.
I love.
I love it. Well, I'm
Well-
excited for your music career.
Thank you. I hope everyone is.
Go on tour next year. This year.
Will you come with me?
I don't know if I can do another tour. But maybe
A little
next
video
year.
message.
Yeah. I'll do a little
Interlude.
video. Yeah. It's a lot. It's hard, but you're young. You could do it. I'm tired.
Touring's like, no, it's physically taxing on the body.
very hard.
Yeah, and like I commend you for
Dying.
doing it.
Yeah.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Trisha, for coming on the Chronically Online
you.
podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming. I'm so honored. If you liked today's episode, please subscribe, like, share, follow, send it to your friends, or don't. I don't really care. I won't know what you do. Thank you for coming on.
So
Thanks,
good.
Harry.
That was amazing.